right? Like a big shot. So today I'm going to talk about the technology in American trucks. Okay, there's a lot of sensors, cameras, the systems are literally telling you what to do, sometimes making errors. So coming from Sweden, the advancement wasn't as much as in the US. So I have a perspective. I mean, the technology is good, but I don't like some of it. And today I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about some pieces of the technology in American trucks. So yeah, keep around, stick around, okay? Wait, and now don't get me wrong, okay? Like, I'm not just here to complain, but some of this tech generally is really good, but if you have all these cameras, the sensors and everything, you put them together, it kind of like ceases to be a truck and more like a surveillance system that is going on. Like literally you have an inward facing camera, you have cameras on the side. It's like, just surveillance, seeing exactly what you're doing, okay? In this truck that I have right now, I don't have the inward facing camera, but because my truck is at the shop, so I got this, to have in the meantime. But I'm going to talk about the inward facing camera. So this camera literally is facing towards you when you're driving. It doesn't record anything else apart from you, okay? It kind of like senses when you're distracted, on your phone, you're getting sleepy, and it will send a signal, or it will let the dispatch know that okay, something happened. I remember one moment I was driving through Los Angeles. Traffic is too much in Los Angeles, like so many cars moving around, and you're always moving around, your eyes trying to see that you have everything in control. What happened? The sense, like, it has like an AI thing, and then it was like distracted driving. I was like, wait, how can I be distracted driving? I'm trying to look around, see what is happening around me, okay? So I feel like also this camera is like, okay, I know for safety purposes, like the companies want to know if you're distracted, just in case an accident happens. They want to know what you were doing, because it could be, yeah, the accident happened, but probably you were looking down trying to get something and you didn't see what was ahead of you, okay? It's all about safety. But then it feels like all the time you still have to prove to them that, hey, I'm driving safely, I'm not distracted or anything, and sometimes they make the wrong calls as well. Now this is where it gets frustrating, to tell you distracted driving, or it will pick on anything, okay? But for me personally, it feels like you're being watched, you're being monitored all the time when you're driving, and that doesn't really sit so well with me. So that's point number one. Now, point number two is the safety systems, if I may call it that. So this includes the lane departure, collision warning, what else? Let me talk about those two. So the lane departure, I was driving yesterday still in Arizona. So there was a road construction, okay? So literally part of the road was closed, half of it. But having a semi-truck, the space that was left, I couldn't drive through there. The road has the line that is, has some cracks purposely put there, when you're going off, and then it makes that sound. So if I was to drive through there, that would be really, really, really disturbing. So what I did, I moved the truck over that line. So I had the truck like, over the whole edge of the road. I hope you get what I'm saying. But anyway, my point is this. So when I went over the lane to the other side and I was driving, it was safe. Everything was safe. I started getting a notification that lane departure, like really warning, like, so the AI or whatever it is, the system thinks I'm going off the road, I'm going to crash. So it's like warning me, hey, you're going off the road, I'm like, hey, no, I'm not going off the road. I'm doing it on purpose. You get it? Now that's one thing. Number two, on the systems. This one I hate it so much. It's the collision. See, when you're having cruise control and you're going down, right? Down the maybe a freeway, okay? And a car cuts across you. Now when it cuts across you and it brakes, not like it's braking completely, but puts on the brakes, this truck, it will apply brakes automatically. Won't even think what's behind. It will apply the brakes, okay? Another thing, today still I was at the roundabout. So I was slowing down, letting that guy go past, and then I can go through the roundabout. Now when I was braking slowly, it applied the brake still. It's thinking this, I'm gonna crash. Okay. So that is something that really bothers me, because sometimes it so happens whereby when you look behind you, there's a car coming or something. And honestly, I don't know how far always like it is when it brakes or how hard it brakes. But I feel like that is something that, every time it happens, I kind of like have shock. I'm like, it's stressing every time it happens. And right now I'm starting to kind of like know when it's going to happen. So I always keep my foot on the gas, because when he does that and you have your foot on the gas, then it won't really brake all the way. Because when you're having cruise control, it will always happen. Another time was at the traffic lights. The guy in front of me, it was, orange, almost red. So the guy probably changed his mind. Then he applied brakes really hard, like to stop. My truck applied the brakes as well. And you know what happens when it's like that? It sends a signal to the dispatch that there was a collision, almost collision. Another thing is that, so these sensors, when you drive under a bridge, some bridges, they will sense the bridge, they will think you're colliding. So it will send like maybe brake a little bit and then send a signal. It's stressing. Like, it's good. I think it's good when like there's a collision instance. But in those moments, like I just explained, it stresses you as a driver. I think I get so much stress when it applies the brakes, because it applies really hard. Like, you kind of like jack forward, because you're like, what the hell, But yeah, that's another reason why I don't like the new tech, personally. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new so you don't miss anything. Okay, coming from Sweden, in the US, I'm giving you everything, how the tracking is in the US compared to Sweden. Okay, so don't forget, ride like a big shot.